Well, good Sunday morning. It has definitely been a cool one, but not as cold as what we saw yesterday. Things are a little bit warmer thanks to some of that morning precipitation. We're talking about that mix that we've seen across southern Illinois and down to the south. We're still holding on to some of those rain showers. So there's a look at your radar. You can see that the snow showers primarily staying off to the north and primarily staying out of our region. We are still seeing some drizzle across most of southern Illinois and down to Kentucky counties. It's not really popping up here. We have some low-lying clouds out there I'll show you in a second, but here are some of those rain showers now going through our Kentucky counties up through Mayfield, I-69. We are looking at Benton up to Marion. So this is what we're going to be tracking at least for the next few hours. It's possible that we even still continue to track some of those morning showers as we go through the afternoon. So this morning, here is a lovely video that Zach Lewis sent in. You can see the big fluffy snowflakes coming down. We had a lot of moisture to work with, thanks to some of that mixing line. So we had some early morning snowfall and we don't quite look the same now. Actually, we did see some snow holding on there. You can see in the little ridges there along the highway, you can see some light snowfall accumulation, but most of us are now under that overcast and you can kind of see some fog moving in across the area thanks to those temperature differences, which if you are walking out the door right now, well, temperatures a little cooler up to the north into those lower 30s. If you are going down to the south, look at that. Cape Girardeau sitting at 36 along with Sikeston, Poplar Bluff. Further down to the south, Union City, the furthest to the south that we can get, sitting into those upper 30s, expected to take a little bit more of a rise as we go through the day. So if you are planning on getting out there and enjoying your Sunday, well, temperatures will be slightly warmer thanks to that capped environment that we do have. But we are going to stay overcast thanks to that capping that I mentioned. We are going to be seeing temperatures at least into those mid 30s to the north. But you could see some even lower 40s down to the south. So threat checker bar staying low, but areas that are still under the 30s and the freezing temperatures, we are going to be asking that you be careful, take your time out there. We're not still tracking the snow, but we are still looking at some slick conditions out there for some refreezing. But as we go into our Monday, we'll catch a break from the precipitation. The clouds will stick around. But as we go into our Tuesday through Wednesday and even till Friday, we're going to be tracking our next system coming in, and you want to probably keep the shovels on hand. So there's that system I mentioned, primarily that snow staying up to the north and going into Indiana. But that low, look at that, all that low sitting down to our south, and that's what it takes for us to see some of that snow. So as we go through the day today, a few more chances of snow showers and some rain showers out there, especially as we warm up into our daytime highs. But as we go into the evening hours, it's possible another flurry here or there, but nothing should be impacting your travels. Monday going to be a very quiet day, as I mentioned, but as we go over the next few days, again, get the shovels out. We are going to be tracking some precipitation, and it's questionable in what forms, depending where you're at. It could come in as rain, it could come in as snow, because starting late Tuesday evening, we are going to be tracking showers into southeast Missouri, but eventually as we get into early Wednesday morning, it's possible that, depending again on where that low sets up, we could be tracking some mixed precipitation. Snow to the north is our best guess, and eventually we could be tracking some snow showers as we go into our Thursday, clearing out questionably Friday. But again, I mentioned it depends on where that low sets up. So if this low takes the southern track, we'll have a better chance at seeing more snow. That's track number 2. But track number 1, if it goes a little towards the north, we will see mostly rain out of that, with most of that snow staying further to the south. So download that Storm Track 3 app to know exactly what's going to happen in your location. But we are going to be seeing temperatures back up on the rise, going above average, but we are still looking pretty cool into our 8 to 14 day temperature outlook. So cooler weather could be on the way, a little bit more sufficient for some of the wintry weather that we could be seeing. But again, keeping an eye going into Tuesday into Wednesday, especially with some of that rain to snow potential that could cause for some travel issues, especially if you're traveling anywhere outside of here. Maybe you're trying to catch a flight. Well, we know how the flight things have been going lately with all those delays. Not fun.
No, I mean, I think that it's no matter what, a good idea to plan ahead right now. So
yeah,
plane, train, automobile, whatever. Yeah. So
good movie.
Thank